Welcome to Intuitive Guidance with Lindsay Paul. I'm your host, Lindsay, and I'm an energy healer, life coach, and you guessed it, intuitive guide. My passion lies in helping others live a holistic lifestyle and discover their authenticity through mindfulness and empowerment. Let's break free from the limiting beliefs and stories that no longer resonate with us and show up in the world as our true selves. We are worthy, we have a purpose, and we deserve to shine. I want to share a really quick picture that came to me as I was meditating tonight and kind of just speaking frustration to my angels, my guides, my spirit team, just as coming off a really dense energy type of week, mainly in my work environment, and it just not being a very positive experience right now. There's a lot of transition, there's a lot that's going on. And one thing that I was looking at on Instagram said something about being kind of stuck between your old life and your new life, right? So you have this version of you that you are working towards, manifesting. You have visions coming to you, you have feelings that are opening up that allow you to really feel like you're on the cusp of something new. And the vision that really came to me while I was meditating is like a window and the blinds being pulled up. Or, if you want to use a garage as an example, when you're opening up the door and you're kind of standing on that threshold. So, standing on the threshold of the garage as the door is opening up, letting the light come in, or in the window, if you're opening up the blinds, the light is coming in the more that the blinds are lifted. And that's really the vision that kind of came to me as I was thinking through being between the two worlds, not being enough removed from your old life, but also not having enough of your new life revealed. So it being more so, I was thinking as, if you were opening the blinds, maybe a quarter and the light is streaming through. I also kind of heard like the wool pulled over your eyes. You're living in this old version of you, which you at the time don't know is the old version of you. But you're thinking through and you're just kind of going through life blind, and you're, more so stuck in the 3D. You don't really know different. And then as you're gaining, knowledge and maybe going more so into a spiritual practice or religious practice, whatever is working for you, but also what's telling your new truth, you're kind of letting that light start to seep in through the window. And, you maybe get it 2/4 of the way there, a little bit more light is shining on your world as it is, a little bit more truth. 3/4 of the way, more light, more truth, all the way, full on window, garage doors open. You're looking out into the expanse of your new world, but you're also at the threshold of the in between. You're still standing in the old, but you're looking at the new. Or even if, you're not going to visually see the new, you feel the new, right? You feel that expansion in your chest. You feel more joy. You feel more happiness. There's light in areas that you didn't experience before. There's positivity and optimism coming through. You maybe are seeing more miracles. You're seeing, more angel numbers, or, just having more joyful experiences that tell you that, oh, I am more new than I am old, but still not having the new world revealed to you. So that's just kind of where I was, coming from and thinking. just a really strong visual that I have currently, um, you know, being there. So, if you're there too, stand with me at the threshold and we will absolutely make it through. Um, we have to have that hope, that belief that the new is coming. And I know I've been feeling it more. There are times that old version of me, that denser version of me comes through, and I, encourage myself and I encourage you, if you feel the same, to kind of look into what that old life is telling you. What is that anger showing you? What's the frustration, the irritableness, the impatience? What are all of these different emotions letting you know that you need to look into? What do you need to make peace with, before you move into the new and before you're kind of let in on the secret of what the new gets to bring? So I just kind of want to throw that out and just, let you know that you're not alone in that. I feel like I'm really in the thick of it. So if you are as well, I am here for you. I am sending you so much peace, and I hope that you're able to find peace with the old before you jump into the new, and just hope that the new, comes through for us, um, much more quickly, or just in a way that allows us to remain positive and, really see that light. Because I think, especially just now, more light is needed, more truth is needed. It's, that time. But I wish that on all of you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If anything from today's message resonated with you, I'd love to know. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram at IG with Lindsay Paul, or drop a comment below. Sending so much love, light, and gratitude to you.